being taught at school how to best manage their money, how to put together a financial framework to be wealthy as quickly as possible. Who remembers that? Hands up. No. Yeah, for the camera, not one hand went up. So what this program that we've developed at Super Advice, that's the name of our financial advice business, it will help any person who's interested. If you're not interested, whatever. But if you are interested, it will help you by pulling you through a series of steps, and if you follow them, you will, I guarantee you, be wealthy. There'll be three types of people in this room, probably. There'll be maybe some people in this room that are really happy with how they've managed their money up until this point. They've got assets, they feel comfortable, they don't worry about money, they're all good. There will be a group of people in this room that are getting by. They know they're living like week to week. We can 100% definitely help you. That's really what the program's designed for. And then there may be some people in this room, and don't feel embarrassed, we've all been there, that are in the shit. Consumer credit is too easy to obtain. You want to go get a new car? Easy. Debt will screw you. Because all you're doing is robbing future you of their money. You will all be receiving an email. Who loves doing big long questionnaires? Me neither. So we've got 7 questions, just 7 questions. It's called a financial wellness questionnaire. It's going to be the first email that we send to you. We ask you to complete it, but if you want to ignore it, that's cool. If you don't care, I don't care. But if you do care, we really care. It's not going to ask you how much you know about money, so you're not trying to embarrass you or anything. We're not going to ask how good you are with money. We just want to know how you feel about your money situation, and it's going to give you a score anywhere between 6 and 30. The average we get probably is around 12, financial wellness score. So once you've answered the really easy to do questionnaire, you do it on your phone, you get bounced back an email, it'll tell you your score and what it means. Our whole purpose with this entire program is simply just to move the score in the right direction. As you move from one step to another step, which I'll talk about in a minute, you'll be asked just to do the questionnaire again, 7 questions. And in theory, if you're halfway through the program, you're probably going to feel better about your money situation. We're going to ask you a questionnaire more about you. You know, are you married? Are you partnered? Are you single? Do you have kids? Do you use cash when you go spending? Or do you use a card? We even ask, this question got put in because it makes a massive difference. We ask how hard you party. Don't worry, we're not going to share anything. But if you've got someone who's getting f***ed up all the time, excuse my language, it's very difficult to get ahead in life. I know that. Intimately. So we do ask that question. I mean, we just want to know so that we can have different conversations with special conversations with those people. So after we've got through the questionnaires, the first thing that we're going to get you to do is we've got a very simple budget. So on your phone, you'll get the email and it goes, hey, we just want to understand how your money moves. And you can get 2 choices. You can select to go through a budget with one of our team. And that's what I would recommend. And one of our team on a meeting in work hours, we will look at each other on the computer, we will share screens, we will open up your own personalised budget and we'll go through it. In doing that exercise, what we want to do is create a surplus with your budget, right? We want as much money left over as possible. Otherwise, you fall into the cycle of living week to week. You do it for 6 months, it's like, this is annoying. You do it for a year, oh, this is just the way it is. Once you've done the budget, you get sent your own version of it to follow. It's not static, budgets change, man. Once you've done the budget, we want you to save a mini emergency fund of $1,000. And when I say save $1,000, I don't mean I've got $1,000 in my account because it's payday, and then the next day, I've got 236. So you can't go, boom, I want $1,000 sitting over in a little savings account over here that you can't touch. Once you get to $1,000, then you can move to the next step. And how it works is you get sent an email. This is how you get to $1,000 emergency saving fund as quickly as possible. And we want you to follow it. And then you get another email showing you how to do it. And then you get another email showing you how to do it. And then you get another email, and hopefully you've done it soon by this stage. And then you just select, I've done it, and it moves you to the next step. So now you've done your budget, you've created your surplus. The next stage is we want you to get rid of all of that debt. When I saw those hands go up. So we've got strategies to destroy debt. Now I want you to remember, you've done a budget, you agree with it. you follow it. You now have a bigger surplus. It enabled you to save a mini emergency fund of $1,000. The reason we get you to save that mini emergency fund of $1,000 is that when you move to the next step and you're paying back all of your vehicle loans, personal loans, instant finance, buy now, pay laters, and all that other shit, when you're paying all that back and something happens, you can use your $1,000. Now you're moving to step 4. You get another short video, 4 minutes long, tells you about how to build your full emergency fund. This is pretty much the last step, even though there's 6. A full emergency fund is 6 months of your fixed expenses. But you know that now, right? Because of your budget. People believe that they should have their money for things. The things, excuse my language, and the toys, and the bullshit. You should have money for freedom. People go and buy things. I want that, I'm gonna pick up that motorbike, I really want that jet ski. I'm still broke as hell, but look at all these things that I've got. What you want is a pile of money first and then things. So once you've got the 6-month emergency fund, that's step 4, then step 5 is when I help people with property. We're gonna help you either save for a house to get on the property ladder. Remember, you've got your emergency fund. You know, we can do all sorts of things. You might have a 6-month emergency fund. We might take 3 months of that, put it towards a house fund. You know, our people will help you with that. All we want to do is help you get your shit together. That's it. If you got your shit together, cheers to you. If you want to get your shit together, give us a call.